Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the second episode of my Rogue series. In today's episode, we're going to be going over guilds and how important they are, and as well as essential to leveling, money, and a whole bunch of different things. Pay attention closely as I reveal some tips and why you need to join a guild. Alright, thanks. Alright guys, so for this example, I'll be going ahead and be using my hunter since he's not in a guild right now. So the first thing is what you want to do as soon as possible is you want to go ahead and go to Guild Finder, which is J. You want to go ahead and find yourself a guild. I don't know, whatever class you made. You can select if you're a tank healer or DPS. You can select your interest if you like questing only, PvP only, or if you like all of them, select all of them. But for me, I just go with PvP. Availability is pretty much if you're like a healer or a tank. Most guilds want to know, when you can do it or not. Doesn't really matter too much for DPS because you can find DPS anywhere. So alright, so let's just say I was only available on weekends. Alright, so I'd be like browse guilds. Now here's the part right here. You really want to join high level guilds, and I'll tell you why later, but just make sure, I honestly recommend just level 25 guilds only. So here goes one: prestige worldwide. Members doesn't matter as much, unless they have a ridiculous amount of members. It can be annoying with guild chat, and then sometimes if you're good enough, sometimes guilds will want to get you to join their guild. So anyways, like I said, level 25 guilds only. Go ahead, pause the video, and start looking for guilds right now. Alright, so now I'm going to be going over why you wanted to level 25 guild. As you can see, I already joined a guild. It's called Primus. So anyways, here's the reason why you want to join a level 25 guild. So if you go to Spellbook, which is P, and you can see your all talents, and then you go down and then you see all guild perks. Here's why you can see that you need to join a level 25 guild. So anyways, basically how it is the higher the guild's level, then the more perks they have. Alright, so anyways, so you can have bartering, reduces gold price from vendors 10%. Bountiful bags is pretty big for your gathering professions, increases the quality of mining, skinning, and herbalism, which means that you get more than what you mined, skinned, or gathered for. You get things like Happy Hour, increases the number of flasks gained from using a guild cauldron, pretty big. You get a Hearthstone. Cash flow increases the money you loot, or whatever money you get. Cash flow increases the buff duration 100% from whatever type of potion you take. You have a instant port. You can use this to port someone to where you're at. This one right here, Fast Track, is extremely big. Experience gained from killing monsters and completing quests is increased by 10%. So it just helps you level faster, and it's just really beneficial. Honorable mention: when you PvP, increases honor points gained by 10%. Increases justice points gained by 10%. When you do dungeons, you can have mass res, so maybe if you wipe in an instance or whatever raid, you can use mass resurrection if you have no healers alive at the moment. Mobile banking, your mounts are faster outside of battlegrounds. Again, right here, another one: Mr. Popularity, reputation gained from killing monsters and completing quests is increased by 10%. I'll explain reputation in a second. Reinforce, your items take 20% less durability when you die, so which means you save money each time you die. These perks right here are really just essential to what a guild has to offer. And again, this is why I told you to join a level 25 guild. Trust me, if you do all the steps I say in episode 1 and 2 ASAP, as soon as you start, you will thank me later. Alright. Alright guys, so in this example, I'm going to be going ahead and using my mage since he's honored with this guild. So anyways, the reason why I told you that Mr. Popularity reputation increase was important is for a couple reasons. This depends on really your goals and what you want to get out of playing. As you can see, if you go to guild services, I'm in the one in Augermar. It's the left side of the Gramnash hold. There's this guy named Gorham. He's the guild bender. As your reputation increases with your guild, you get rewards. These two tabards right here, I'm just speaking from the honored standpoint. These two tabards right here increases your guild's reputation. So if you put this on, all guild reputations are increased by 100%. I got one for my mage and my rogue. So these are pretty big because the more honor you can get with your guild, the faster you'll be able to get items. You know, they got things like hearthstones. These, you know, port you like to Augermar. Banner of Corporation and Standard of Unity is basically something you place down in like a battle or if you're fighting, and it increases experience and everything you gain. You have bind on account items. The two most important ones are the cloak and the headpieces. They give you, you know, everything you need for any class that you could ever dream of. These are really cool looking, and they're pretty necessary if you want to increase your leveling experience for another alt that you may perhaps create in the future. Getting just the cape and the headpiece alone will increase your leveling experience just by 15%, which is pretty big. So again, like I said, not everyone wants to you know, get honored or exalted with the guild because it does take a long time to get, you know, you have to do a lot of quests, which is why I recommend that you guys start now. Go ahead, join a guild, get a tabard extremely quickly, and start leveling with it so you can, you know, as you get to 85, hopefully you'll be exalted with your guild. Some other things you can get some really cool pets. You can get some really tight mounts. You can get this one right here. This is this Corcoran Annihilator. This guy is pretty cool. So this is why I got recommended you guys you know, at least get a tabard just in case. You get some really good, and you get Reigns of the Dark Phoenix. Looks pretty tight. It's a flying mount. I mean, if you don't, you know, if you don't get like exalted or whatever with your guild, it's not a big deal. I'm just saying because most of the time endgame players will, you know, want to go back and, you know, start getting reputation with their guild up, but, you know, at level 85 questing is just really lame. So you know, if you knock it out now, when you get to level 85, you'll have access to all these opportunities. Plus with Mr. Pandaria coming out, they're probably going to add some new perks, some new items you can get, so it'd probably be a really good investment for you guys to make. Alright guys, so this concludes my video on guilds and why I think you should join one. If you haven't joined one or aren't interested in joining one, it's perfectly fine. I was just going over the perks that you can be getting with your guild, and you know, just making it easier for you guys as a whole just to level, and why it would be a great investment to do it now versus, you know, you're at level 85 already and then you go back and quest. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Money and guilds. Those are pretty much the two foundations that you need to get knocked out pretty quickly. So stay tuned for more episodes. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, just please feel free to ask me, shoot me an email, you know, whatever. Contact me on my channel and I'll answer back. Alright, thanks.